How's it hanging, everybody? Welcome back to another trailer speculation video. I am the Hangman, and in this video we will be taking a closer look at the newest Scream trailer and ranking each character on how likely they are to be the Ghostface Killer. But before we begin, do me a big favor and hit that subscribe button. I am only 200 subscribers away from monetization, so if you like my content, hitting that subscribe button is greatly appreciated. The first person we see in the trailer is Jenna Ortega's character, Tara Carpenter. The trailer shows us what is most likely the opening scene of the movie, where her character will be one of the first victims of the new Ghostface. As she's getting attacked, she is genuinely scared for her life, and we do get shots of Ghostface attacking her. Later on in the trailer, it does show that she survives this opening scene, but with everything that we've been shown, I don't think that she's faking it, and there is a very, very low chance of her being the Ghostface Killer. The next part of the trailer shows us two of the original cast. Here we have Sidney Prescott talking to Dewey as he explains to her that there's been more attacks. Later on, we also see Gail Weathers played by Courtney Cox. There is zero chance that they will make one of these characters the new Ghostface Killer. Thus, I am putting them all in the zero chance category. Next up, we see probably the most mysterious character. His character is only credited as Vince with no last name, which makes me think he might be related to Billy or Stu. His hair does look very similar to Billy Loomis, and I think that this very well could be Billy's son. In this short clip, we see Vince, who looks like he's been living in the streets, maybe homeless, or living out of his car. He gets attacked by Ghostface, and even though they show him getting attacked, I would not rule him out as a potential killer. First off, he could very well be related to one of the original killers. And later on in the trailer, he's nowhere to be found. There's a good chance that he could be the new Ghostface, but he's also a potential candidate for being the red herring, so I'll be putting him in the maybe category. The next character we see is Samantha Carpenter, the older sister of Jenna Ortega's character, and her boyfriend Richie, played by Jack Quaid. Now I find these two characters very suspicious. I can definitely see these two characters being the new Ghostface duo. Also, I just find Jack Quaid's character to be very suspicious the way he looks at her. Later on, when we see Dewey explain the rules to this new group of kids, he also gives her another serious look. I feel like he's trying to make her be careful with her words and not potentially give them away. Towards the end of the trailer, it does show Richie being attacked by Ghostface at the hospital, but it does not show Samantha in the same shot. And in this shot, Ghostface does look a little shorter than Richie, so there could very well be two killers again this time. Also, in this blink and you'll miss it shot, we see Samantha clearly stabbing somebody who does not have the Ghostface costume on. I am very suspicious in these two characters, but from producers and director interviews, the main cast are taking a backseat to the new breed, and this Samantha Carpenter character is supposed to be the new final girl of the Scream franchise. And also, they just did something similar with Scream 4, with Emma Roberts' character being the killer. So I think this lowers her chance of being the Ghostface Killer, but I would still put Jack Quaid's character as one of the top suspects. Now we finally get to our last remaining characters. Here we have Mindy Meeks Martin, Amber Freeman, Chad Meeks Martin, who is the twin brother of Mindy, and Chad's girlfriend, Liv McKenzie. Out of all of these characters, we only see Chad and Mindy get attacked by Ghostface, and since they're twins, if one of them were to be the killer, the other one would have to kill with them, so I don't think both of them are the killers. But I wouldn't rule them out entirely, so I'm putting these characters in the low category. This Amber character does look very suspicious as well, but I think it's just a red herring. There's a better chance of her being the killer than the twins, since it was her girlfriend that did get attacked in the first scene, and it was her phone number that was being used. I'm going to put her in the maybe category. I really don't think Chad's girlfriend can be the killer, unless she's doing the killing with somebody else. So for that reason, I'll be putting her in the low category. The only other two characters we see in this trailer is Dylan Minnette's character, Wes Hicks, and his mom, Judy Hicks. Since Judy was in Scream 4, I don't think she will be the killer. Although they did have a second draft of her being the killer in Scream 4, I would still put her in the low category. Clay Jensen, on the other hand, seems to always play the nerdy type. He would definitely know how to hack a security system. We don't see much else from him in this trailer, but I would definitely put him as one of the top candidates to be the new Ghostface. The only remaining cast that are credited are Chester Tam and Reggie Conquest, who play a cop and an FBI agent. Since they are new characters, we cannot rule them out just yet. I would put both of these characters in the low category. And lastly, I do think there's a good chance that it could be somebody else who is not shown in the trailer. Perhaps a returning character, or just somebody that's not currently showing up in the cast. I would put this unknown person in the good chance category. So there you have it, guys. These are my rankings for who I think is most likely to be the new Ghostface Killer. Let me know who you think is the new Ghostface Killer in the comment section down below, and do me a big favor and help me get to 1,000 subscribers by subscribing.